What up, YouTube? You already know. Big Lou. Stepping back in with what it do with Big Lou. NFZR2. Baby, baby. Baya. So, as you can tell from that thumbnail, that's former CNN host, not of nightly CNN news anchor. Now he's running his own show on social media. And the other individual, if you guys don't know, that's the one and only Elon Musk, owner of Tesla, owner of Twitter, now known as X, and he also is all involved in some other, you know, like space. I don't know what it's called exactly, but some fake. Look at that dude sitting behind me in the background. That's a good one right there. What up, big boy? You know, look at the mirrors went up. What up, big boy? Huh, champ? Big boy, you? Oh, look at this guy. Photobomb. Bronx just photobombed. He looks funny. That's funny. That's crazy. Well, anyways, so that's Elon Musk. He's one of the richest dudes in the world, right? So he bought Twitter, and now it's named X. I don't know if he renamed it or if the name was changed to X before he bought it, but he bought it. Now, like I said, it's called X, and when you instead of a tweet, it's called an excretion. Which excretion? It's kind of, but I guess right. And so I guess Don, like I said, Don Lemon was formerly of CNN. Now he's I think before he was at CNN, he worked with like ABC, I believe too, or NBC, one of those. Or I might be totally off on it. It might be another channel, another news outlet. Anyways, so he's doing his own thing on social media now, and his show is platformed on many different outlets, like Spotify, all those different ones, YouTube, of course, X. I don't know if he goes live on Instagram and Facebook as well. But anyhow, Elon Musk signed him to some type of contract with some incentives and stuff like that. And whoever he negotiated with, he asked about, and this is all according to Don Lemon, that he asked, about interviewing Elon Musk, and they were all for it. These people that were, the high ranking. These are high ranking members of the company, right? I don't know. I don't want to say board members, but like the finance officers, the financial, people that have something to do with the finances, probably, I'd imagine, right? CEO, COO, CFO. So, anyways, I guess he's he didn't ask them the questions or run the questions by them, but he kind of mentioned like where he wanted to go with the interview, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that's cool. That's what they were all for it." I don't know if that was just them saying it or he said it before that, but definitely when he got in, when there was lights, camera, action, it definitely was a different outcome, and probably threw Don Lemon off a little bit, maybe because they said that they wanted all these that they agreed, and they said that that's what that Elon Musk would want, that type of stuff. So this is the issue, right? The issue is a lot of people are, especially on the right, they're complaining, oh, they're censoring us, because a lot of them just bitch and complain. I don't understand. I'll get into that later, another video. But anyways, they're always just complaining. It's a nonstop nonsense, just complain, right? And so people, they'll have people come on their podcast, and then they'll ask them that, and then right away it's portraying some a certain something that's going on, right? In other words, like cancel culture, woke, and all these other stupid ass words that sound ridiculous, right? Even the word gaslighting, that shit sounds so stupid to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know what it means, but it's just, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's stupid because the people that end up saying that's what you're doing to them, that they're even more insane with their comebacks. You know what I'm saying? With their how they combat being gaslighted. You know what I'm saying? It's usually some fucking stupid ass conspiracy theory and shit like that, right? I don't know. But anyways, so they're saying, a lot of these people are saying, oh, they're can't, you know, they're censorship. It's censorship. Da-da-da-da. No, it ain't censorship, motherfucker. When you're coming on a platform that, and you just spewing out lies, all fucking lies, nothing true about the shit. They're not, you know, they shouldn't at least play the shit or let the post go through. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they're telling you, you know, in your emails, why they didn't post something or why they pulled something or whatever the hell it might be. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, a lot of people think that, oh, when they say, oh, the First Amendment, freedom of speech. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that you could be at work or at your job and just do what the hell you want to say. That's not how that shit works. You work for somebody. You sign something saying that you will do what's, you know, whatever rules might be. You signed it. You complied with it. That's like you taking a job saying, you know, like part of it, an easy way to explain it is like you taking a job and you know that, let's just say you're a janitor. You're a janitor at the hospital, right? Okay, well, you know your job consists of cleaning the restrooms, right? You know, putting new toilet paper, new liners to sit on, new soap in the thing, right? More paper towels if they have paper towels and not the machine thing, the blower, right? You know that you gotta clean the toilets out, you gotta mop the floor, sweep the floor, mop the floor, and some areas you might have to buff the floor, right? You know all that, and you sign the contract that you'll take the job for $20 an hour, for example, right? And then it also says that, you know, the trash, you have to pick up, throw the trash and everywhere that there's trash cans, and then take it outside and dump it, right? And then there might be something else on there about going in each hospital room or something, you know, throwing away something there, going into the little break rooms, right? The little waiting rooms, all those things, right? You might have to vacuum some areas, right? Whatever it might be. And then all of a sudden you start complaining and you say, well, you know, I wasn't, you know, I want $24 an hour, or, you know, or another one's like this. Your hours are from 6 to 2:30 with the half-hour lunch, where you clock out and clock back in, right? But then you keep getting there at 7, or you get there at 6, but then you say, I'm not going to take my lunch, and then you're going to leave at 2:00. That's not, it don't work that way. Especially you agreed that these are the hours, these are what, okay, you signed for it, you know what I'm saying? You agreed to the terms of whatever the job description is. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's not censorship. Censorship is when they just flat out are stopping you from posting your point of view, your ideology, if it has any true meaning to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just go in there and say, oh, all these people drink the blood of the, you know, little ones. Fucking crazy. When you call and order a pizza, it's, you know, this. And when, you know, teachers want the kids to feel like they're a dog or a cat, or, you know what I'm saying? But really what it is that they have a box of kitty litter in the classroom in case they get locked down and they can't, you know, they're not permitted to leave the classroom to go use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? It's all some bullshit. Just like, they're discarding babies at 8 months and even 9 months and even after birth. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's such fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it goes with that. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Don Lemon wasn't even asking them hard questions. They were like lobbed. You know, they just lob softballs too. So if you lob a softball, it's heavier than a baseball. It's gonna, you know, kind of be it's gonna be slower to get there, right? And you know, he started tripping. He started tripping out right during the interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm doing you a favor, right? You know, I don't have to sit down, you know, wait at you here. You know, then he starts telling him, hurry up, choose your next question wisely because I got a meeting and blah, blah, blah. That was all bullshit. You know, that's what I'm saying about some people. They might be smart people, genius people. Oh, shit, hold on. They might be, forgive me if the dogs start barking because the lady's walking by with a big-ass dog and the champ gonna start barking. So, excuse me right quick. If he starts barking, just disregard it. See? There he goes. Hey! Sit down. God damn it, you just blew snot all. Hey! Damn it, he just blew snot all over me. Jesus. Hey, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Thank you. Man, he's blew his snot all over me. Jesus. He's a trip too when he sees a dog and he starts barking, or somebody that's night get by the car, like after we're done taking him for a run or something. He sounds like a bull. He starts blowing like a bull does. It's funny. But anyways, I got to holler at him to get his attention, to get his mind to snap out of whatever he's thinking. You know, he's not vicious or nothing like that, but you know, he does get carried away when he sees a dog. You know what I mean? But anyways, back to what I was saying. Don Lemon was lobbing softballs at him, questions. You know what I mean? Nothing hard at all. Basically he was just asking him like, look, you're the owner now. You know, don't you feel any obligation to to put things in place to oversee things? Meaning like, making sure that, true stuff, lies ain't being spewed there, and also hate speech, and he's like, oh, well, and he's just like, it don't even make sense what he's saying. He's saying, no, what, he don't like hate speech, but, he's not going to put nothing in place to stop certain things, you know what I'm saying? And also, he said something, too, about, oh, well, see what they say in the comment section. Like, you're the boss, dude. I mean, if that's the case, then just say it. You know what? I'm not going to fucking oversee nothing on X. And they already, I guess, from my understanding, they've already took some big hits and bled out a lot of money already without making nothing, and it has to do with all that, and I've even heard, because I don't mess with X or Twitter, I've never even been on it, but I hear a lot of people lately saying that they run their, they do their YouTube channel and they do their stuff on Spotify and they do stuff on Apple, I think too. I think they have one. And then they'll say something about Twitter, X, and they'll say something about like the people ain't getting their stuff like they used to. And so I don't know if that has anything to do with they don't like whatever whatever their political view is. These people, some of these people, their shows are not about politics at all, but I've heard multiple people say that, they had so many followers and so many views they averaged a month or whatever per week, and now it's down, and they think that they're getting, slowly but surely they're getting pushed out of that algorithm. Each platform controls their own algorithm, so I guess you can come up with your own conclusion on that one. But there was something that he reposted or something about the Hispanic people, and he said that he didn't say that, but Lemon was like, well, you had it there, and he's like, yeah, well, I had it there, but it was like a repost, and and it's just, that's why too I can't understand why a lot of these people like from New York and stuff, Italian Italian or Sicilian descent, and their grandparents or great grandparents came here, and they were treated terrible by the Irish and Scottish and other people, English people. They were considered the brown menace, because Italians are Latin, right? Italians are the original Latin people. Rome is in Italy, you know what I'm saying? They were the original so-called brown menace, right? The invasion. And I heard somebody say something today about, oh, my family came to Ellis Island, everybody told who they were. That's bullshit. That's straight bullshit, straight horse shit, right? They didn't verify shit. I mean, yeah, if you had stuff on you verifying who you were, documents, but How many guys came through there to use a different name that wasn't their name? How many people that came through there changed their name to where they were from? Like Salerno, like Gotti, like, you know what I'm saying? They're from Italy. They're from Salerno. They're from Gotti. They're from Corleone, you know what I'm saying? All that, that type of stuff. So that's a straight bullshit. And what gets me too is that these people, some of them even know how their family was treated because they witnessed it. They were old enough to witness it. But now they want to demonize other, brown groups. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. All this shit is being propped up as in false propaganda about everything's out of control. And then you got Dodo Bird up there, gets up there and says, our cities are, there's a murder on every corner. Our cities are dying. Get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, there's crime. Of course, crime. There's always going to be crime. Crime with natural born citizens. Crime with people that were, became citizens, right? Crime from people that ain't citizens yet and are, they came through. You know what I'm saying? It's just so funny, and it's funny. It's not really funny, but I'm just using that word because of the hypocrisy. This has been an issue for years. Immigration, border security has been a problem for years, decades. You know what I'm saying? Decades. And with every president that comes in next, more people come in. It's just the way it is. So with Obama, more came in with Trump than Obama. But Obama deported more than Trump. Now with Biden, more came in with Biden than Trump, and still Biden deported more than Trump. So it's a funny notion that he's just gonna come in, he's gonna save it. He's gonna, oh man, he needs to get in there. The motherfucker was there already. Republican with the Republican House and a Republican Senate. What the fuck did he do? Diddly squat jack shit. But give a huge tax break to the fucking rich, the top 1%, right? Where these motherfuckers are paying the same amount of taxes that a fucking school teacher is paying, that a fucking fireman's paying, that a fucking sanitation worker's paying, right? It's crazy, it's ridiculous, right? So then all these tariffs, it's like, oh, Joe Biden, and then I hear the Dodo Bird too that they said, oh, Trump needs to get back in there. When I seen Joe Biden close the pipeline, I knew he was for America. Are you fucking kidding me? He's the one doing shit. He's the one passing shit that a lot of these places that ain't making no money for their fucking areas are fucking actually getting projects done from the infrastructure bill that this dumbass Trump every week would come out. It's infrastructure week. It's infrastructure week. Didn't do nothing. Didn't do jack shit about it. He didn't do nothing about healthcare. He promised. Didn't do shit. Even when that lady, I don't remember what lady, was it Conway? Somebody was on TV and they were talking to somebody and they were saying, oh yeah, in 2 weeks we're going to come out with something. This is before he left office. And they show this big old binder that's supposed to be the plan and it never came out. But now he's got all this stuff that he's going to, and he don't even talk about anything, but talk shit. That's all he does. And to say, and have the nerve that fucking, and I got to stop because this video wasn't about that. But it's about Elon Musk, so I get carried away. But this is real shit. I got a passion for it, and I feel strongly about things. You know what I'm saying? But I come from facts. I try to come from facts. Even though you still feel a certain way on certain things, just from your heart or whatever, from your conscience. But it is what it is. But I'm willing to. I already put it out there to a couple people that dropped comments and disagreed with me and said that Biden's the worst president ever. So I put the invitation out there. I extended the olive branch. Well, you know what? You can come on. We can go on a live stream on my channel and we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. And it's going to be more than that because as most people know or should know if they don't know, is that even though I don't dig MAGA at all, I don't dig Trump, I don't dig Lindsey Graham, Ted Cruz, Mike Johnson, a lot of these people, about half the United States does. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I told these cats, as two Americans, me American, them American, we should be able to talk and settle out the differences. And if we're in positions of power as far as elected positions that vote on laws and stuff, there should be no reason that people shouldn't be able to get together and, iron things out and try to, compromise, because that's what it's all about. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this one down. I got another video coming up again a little later, maybe even two more, but for sure I wanted to drop this one. I know I got a little carried away. That my nose is running, man. Shit, I've been all day. I woke up with a jacked up, stuffy nose. But um, I just wanted to get this out because I think it's kind of important to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Be aware of what's going on, because like a lot of Americans don't know really what's going on. They hear a little something from their local news, at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock news, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock news. And, most of the time the local news, they'll just, show little clips here and there of, the bigger station of Fox, if that's who they're affiliated with, or uh, NBC, NBC, MSNBC is NBC, or ABC, you know what I'm saying? So they just hear that little bit, or they watch Fox News and right wing media, and then the other folks, watch CNN and MSNBC, which ain't all the way left. You know what I'm saying? No matter what people say, you know what I'm saying. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down for sure this time, and I'll see you guys soon. If not, if I don't hit you with another video or two later, I will definitely swing back in tomorrow, excuse me, and check out the shorts the short I dropped earlier of Champ. He's coming around really good. He's getting better and better as time goes. He's 14 months, and I'm digging his maturity and his growth thus far. All right, people, gone.